Hello friends, I'm Tanul Sharma. In this video, I'll explain fundamentals of basic networking, very simple and practical way. By the ending of this video, you will be understand what is basic fundamental of networking. I mentioned some devices who use in our network like switches, router, firewall, gateway, subnet and protocols. That's a main component of. Let's move to my screen. Switch in a network. A switch connected device inside the same network and forward frame using the MAC address. Switch हमारा MAC address के basis पे work करता है. And collision domain, it's a single collision domain. Each port on a switch is a separate collision domain that data packet can be collide. Each port. You can see for your reference, I added a switch image. There are 24 port. Each port has single collision domain and separate domain, and its communication protocol. A computer network is a group of interconnected devices such as a computer, smartphone and other digital equipment that can be communicate and share resources each other. Switch are working a layer 2. स्विच हमारा लेयर 2 डिवाइसेस है जो कि हमारे मैक एड्रेस के बेसिस पे डेटा को फॉरवर्ड करता है थ्रू द using a packet. Let's move to a router. A router in network. It's a layer 3 devices. It's working on the layer 3. A router connects a different networks, LAN to WAN and internet. A router moves a packet between different IP network using the routing table. राउटर एक लेयर 3 डिवाइस है जो कि हमारा लोकल एरिया नेटवर्क, वाइल्ड एरिया नेटवर्क एंड इंटरनेट से कम्युनिकेट करने के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है विद इन दी डिफरेंट नेटवर्क एंड डिफरेंट IP एड्रेसेस. नेटवर्क इंटरफेस ये लेयर 3 नेटवर्क पे वर्क करता है एंड इट यूजेस टू IP एड्रेस टू कम्युनिकेट विद डिफरेंट नेटवर्क. एंड हम डिफरेंट नेटवर्क पे कम्युनिकेट करने के लिए यहाँ पे इंटरवीलैन राउटिंग होती है. दैट्स इंटरनेट से कम्युनिकेट करने के लिए यहाँ पे नेट अनेबल किया जा सकता है एंड वैन कनेक्टिविटी के लिए भी हमारा राउटर यूज़ होता है. एंड राउटिंग डिस्कशन प्रोसेस, इट्स यूज अ डेस्टिनेशन IP चेक लॉन्गेस्ट प्रीफिक्स मैच. ये बेस्ट राउटिंग पाथ सेलेक्ट करके डेटा के पैकेट को फॉरवर्ड करता है. देयर आर सम प्रोटोकॉल्स लाइक use in a router like RIP, OSPF, EIGRP, BGP, static routing, dynamic routing. You can learn more about the protocols in our next video. A firewall is a network hardware device and also it's available in software. A firewall controls traffic based on the rules, not just to block everything. A firewall allows and blocks traffic based on the security rules. हम यहाँ पे कुछ सिक्योरिटी रूल्स इनेबल करते हैं जो कि फायरवॉल्स में डेटा पैकेट को फॉरवर्ड एंड डिनाई करने के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है. जैसे कि किसी भी मलिशियस लाइक अनयूज्ड एक्टिविटी अगर टूवर्ड द इंटरनेट हमारे लोकल एरिया नेटवर्क में आती है देन फायरवॉल उस ट्रैफिक को वहाँ पे ब्लॉक कर देता है. ऐसे कुछ हम सेट ऑफ रूल्स वहाँ पे एनेबल करते हैं जिसके कारण वहाँ पे ये डिनाई हो जाता है. एंड लैन एरिया से टूवर्ड द इंटरनेट कुछ जाने के लिए हमारे ट्रैफिक को ये अलाउ करता है कुछ रूल्स के थ्रू. एंड देयर आर सम फ्यूचर्स. नेक्स्ट जनरेशन फायरवॉल इट्स यूजेस IPS, intrusion prevention system, UTM, unified threat management firewall. It's all in one security. It's allowed in one firewall. It's allowed LAN, internet, net, HTTP and HTTPS, IPS and IDS. It's enable the next. It's allow like it's available in next generation firewall. It's detected malicious activity and other attack type of activity in our firewall. It's working on the layer 3 and layer 4. Sometimes it's working in the layer 7 also. It's working basis on the IP address. And there are I mentioned some vendors who provided the firewall, Fortinet and Palo Alto and also Cisco. As you can see there For your reference, I mention image of firewall. You can see there are 8 port and two management port, and also there are console port. Let's move to a subnet. A subnet is a play a major role in networking, who divides a larger network into some smaller parts. Organizations use a subnet to subdivide a larger network into a smaller, more efficient and subnetworks. Also I added a image IPv4 dotted decimal notion 192.168.100.10. It's 32-bit network. Each network part it divided into 8 bits. 8 bits called 32-bit. And subnetting used for divided a network using a classes, class A, class B and class C. I mentioned class A range 0 to 127, class B is 128 to 191 and class C is 192 to 223. And two more classes are there, class E and class G. It used for research purpose. And for your example, we use a one network 192.168.10.0 and its broadcast ID are 192.168.10.163. Its usable IP address is 62. So we learn more about the subnet in another day in our next video. It's called the CIDR notion. It's used for the divided network. Let's move to a gateway. What is a gateway means? A network gateway is a hardware device or software node that connects two and more separate networks, acting as an entrance and exit point of data traffic. हमारे नेटवर्क में गेटवे एक एंड पॉइंट के जैसा काम करता है, जो कि हमारे नेटवर्क से बाहर जाने के लिए एंड देन अंदर आने के लिए यूज़ होता है. At the exit point of network, like router, firewall IP and router IP is the exit point of our network. So you can assume PCIP is 192.168.1.10 and subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and gateway is 192.168.1.1. That's gateway IP is my router IP, and also we enable in the firewall also to exit in our network. There are type of some gateway: default gateway for use in a router and firewall, internet gateway for ISP router, and application gateway. It's used in based on the proxy in between our network, like switch and gateway, and after that the firewall and server. So it's an exit point on our network. Let's move to protocols. It's a very important topic in our network. Protocols, it's a set of rules. Protocol is just simply defined as a set of rules and regulation for the data communication. Rules are defined for every step and process at the time of communication among two and more computers between the different network. So there are hierarchies in protocols. TCP used for reliable data transmission. UDP fast and but not guaranteed because it's a faster process. It is a not reliable. HTTP for web traffic like flow the web traffic. HTTPS for secure web communication. FTP used for the file transfer. SSH used for the secure shell, and also DNS. It's a convert domain name to IP address, and ICMP used for the checking a ping, like reachability on network. Also have some application protocols. There are some port number. Previously I also the mention in our video, and its suit is TCP/IP protocol. Like it's a major. Also, you can see in this image communication used for TCP, UDP, and HTTP security use HTTPS, SSL, TLS controls use TCP, ICP, IPC, and management use SNMP, ICMP, and DSCP. So this was a basic fundamental of networking. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. It's Tanul. See you in our next video.